Sounds good.
Go ahead, Tom, Larry.
Okay. Guess we should do, this is the City of Ione Creek Committee. Welcome, everyone. We, guess we should see who's in attendance.
Pledge allegiance first. Turn page. Oh, how they go through.
Okay. So I'll do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Now we do the roll.
Call for you.
Okay.
Sally Norris,
Here.
Lisa DeCarey,
Here.
Don DeCarey,
Present.
and we have our chairman on his way, Steve Redmond.
Frank is here.
Frank's
Frank?
on the,
Frank's on the phone.
Yes, present via Zoom.
Thank you.
okay, so
Call for approval of the agenda.
do we have approval of the agenda? Lisa, would you, or Sally, want a second?
I'll second.
Okay. Thank you.
Take a vote. Vote.
Vote.
All in favor, say aye.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Hey,
Ayes have it. You're getting it. You have no presentations or announcements.
No. No presentations or announcements.
Now you gotta open up to public for any.
So-
agenda.
We're now open for public comment.
Caltrans.
Each speaker is limited to 4 minutes. Anyone from the public?
Nope.
Nope.
Close public.
Close public comment.
Regular agenda.
Okay, so our regular agenda today is the availability scheduling of CAL FIRE crews for cleanup of Sutter Creek. And I think that Sally,
Sally had.
did you have some information?
Well, I did, yes, they emailed me, and they said we'd be on the first, well, they wanted to do Ione first. And so, I emailed Janice the information, but Virginia Bellows is who was kind of taking care of this, and she moved, the phone number got mixed up. They gave me the wrong phone number. Well, I finally called back, and I talked to this other gal, and she said she was gonna call the city hall and give you guys all, because, I mean, like I told her, I can't do anything. It's gotta be up to Steve. Well, I didn't have Steve's phone number, so there's no way, so I had to, but anyway, they said they wanted to do us first, so whoever's in charge to do it has to say, okay. You know, that's it. I couldn't, I did what I could, and, you know, but they're willing to start with this, and I thought that was great, that they,
That was
but
CAL
I
FIRE?
couldn't, pardon?
That's CAL FIRE?
Yes,
Was it Youth Authority Pine Grove Camp or just CAL FIRE?
the camp,
Okay. I'll call them tomorrow.
yeah, I read you that message, my phone went dead. Got it in here, but it went dead, but, yeah, well, she, you know, sent me, so I sent it on to Janice, and then I called them back, well, I couldn't get a hold of this Virginia Bellows because they gave me the wrong phone number. So the gal I talked to, she said, don't worry, we will see that Ione gets all the information. Apparently they didn't.
I'll
So,
call them tomorrow.
but I guess, you know, anytime, because the way they talk, like, it started, oh, I want to ask a question, while, what is a macerator? I got this email that said,
That's for me.
do it, macerator, what is that?
It's a macerator. It's a lawnmower with huge blades that'll cut trees down.
Oh, okay. Well, I sure got, there's one of them next door to me that's, you know, the tree that I sure wish that macerator would get a hold of. Yeah, I could use it. No, I think that, I think they'll, you know, they'll give us the first date, but we gotta let them know.
Okay. So you're gonna call?
Yeah, I'll call tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll call Withrow, who's the head of the whole thing.
Do you have the phone, I can give you some phone numbers here if you, unless you.
I got all their numbers.
You got all the
Yeah.
numbers, okay.
So, this is Frank, I have a question if I can speak.
Go ahead.
Yes.
So what is the scope of work that the CAL FIRE boys are gonna be doing here in the town in respect to what location or locations in the creek? And then are they doing just the bank or the bank and the creek bed? I'm not aware of what the whole scope of work is.
This one's just from the bridge to the dairy hole. So it's from the bridge up the creek, and it's to remove all the vegetation. We got the permit to take out 50,000 yards of material too, but I think at this point, we're just taking the vegetation out. They're gonna burn it.
Okay, so, thank you for that. So where are we at on removing the material at the bottom of the creek? As far as, you know, what's the city's goal with that? We have the approval to do it, but what's the next step? Again, forgive me, I'm not aware if this has all been discussed prior to my being on the committee.
Well, Lisa finally got a permit, and when we got the permit, I added into it that we take out 50,000 yards of material, but we were hoping we could do it this year, but we might not be able to, but now that there's a drought, we might be able to. Because usually this time right now, the creek's roaring, so, but it's trickling now, so we might be able to take material out.
Getting pretty dry.
Well, if there's anything that I can do to help facilitate the removal of that material, and I don't mean with a shovel, but as far as getting the ball rolling on who we need to contact, I'd be more than happy to help out with that.
Okay, thank you.
Open it up to the public if you have any public comment.
Anyone have any public comment?
Just a quick question, are there anything in the mix for the bridge downstream?
Yes,
Oh, okay,
matter of fact, I'm gonna
yeah,
talk to her about working on that one.
Yeah.
okay. When that time comes, nobody's second in respect for the Pine Grove Youth Camp. But at the end of the day, you're talking a manual outfit taking brush out. And if brush was a problem, there wouldn't be a problem. The problem is a lot of fill and gravel that's been moved around and rearranged with this. And at the end of the day, you're gonna have to get a piece of equipment down there, like we did in '96. And I'm pretty sure it was '96, because '97 was not pleasant, but it was survivable. And when the time comes, if CAL FIRE or CAL, whoever in the state would be willing, and maybe not so much to talk to their direct fire personnel, but the people that might be willing to talk about giving our community a grant to hire a local contractor to get down in there with a piece of equipment and get done what needs to be done. What you're planning for here is wonderful, and it's good and it's workable. But what I believe, because once you get past the market here, you get off that hard Ione clay plate and you get down into loam, and things get really dicey, and then you get back into clay and back into loam. So things get really flaky with, like I said, the last one in '97, if you were here, you understand what I'm talking about. But if it's possible, rather than, young men and all out there, doing the whatever, if we could get a little cash, because one thing we do have here in this area is a lot of men with a lot of equipment that can move dirt, and they're good at it. So, I would just ask that we consider that option.
Well, that's the plan, that's what we're doing here too. We're gonna clean out the vegetation first, and then take the gravel out, same thing down there.
Oh, okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
same, yeah. 'Cause
We're not having,
down there, there's a lot more earthwork, you're correct, because the banks are failing, and
I don't know why I
I've
got
seen
this
it.
vision of a CAL FIRE guy and a CAL FIRE fire cat down that creek, and I was going, no, 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 no. Just, anyway, hopefully not. Thank you.
Yeah, that's our plan is to have them come in and just clean it up first, the
Oh, okay.
vegetation. Then, yeah, for sure, and you're right. We
Yeah.
have people that have already volunteered to us that they would come in and.
The
and
only
do that.
thing that they told me when I was talking to them, they have all the shredder, they have everything, but they won't take it out. They pile it up in piles. And I think they did that in Pine Grove. And Pine Grove didn't take it on out, so when it rains, we get it.
Mhm.
So, that's the only thing, does need to come, they'll put it all in piles, and then we have to get it out. But they do have shredders, I guess they have everything. The boys have, shredders and everything, so it's just that they won't take it out. And we do, I guess, have to get, porta potties
Okay.
for them. I don't know if anyone's thought of that, but
Yeah, actually, I think we brought that up at the last meeting about that, so.
Say
We have
something.
Another public comment here?
Yeah, the porta potties actually can be serviced by Caltrans. Actually, they own the ones that the CDC uses. That's actually Caltrans, if the city requests, I'm certain they could get them for nothing.
Oh, thank you.
Nothing is good.
Okay, close public comment.
Okay, so I'm gonna close public comment.
Committee reports for future agenda items.
Okay, any committee reports for future agenda items?
Plan your next meeting date, maybe? When would that be?
It would be June 10th. June 10th.
That work for everyone?
This is Frank again. Sounds like everybody is actually at City Hall right now. Am I correct in that assumption?
Yes.
It's a-
Okay, so the next meeting, I think I will be coming in as well. I thought we were all still doing the social distancing thing, but if it's okay, I'll be physically present at the next meeting.
Good.
Good. Thank
we'd
you.
like to meet you, Frank.
Yeah.
I'll bring some cookies and punch. How about that?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so now just make a motion to adjourn.
Okay, if there's nothing else,
Make a motion.
have a motion to adjourn.
I second that.
People in favor, say aye.
All in favor? Aye.
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 This meeting is adjourned.
All right, thank you, guys.
Do you have a phone that I can use?